Head to the library before buying your movie tickets. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 books to read before the movie comes out. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at amazing books that are getting the big screen treatment in the coming months. Number 10, Let It Snow, 3 Holiday Romances. John Green, Maurren Johnson, and Lauren Miracle.
Okay, we'll start with YA fiction since that's what I write.
John Green has become known in the early 21st century for penning the hottest teen romance novels, several of which have already been adapted into movies. The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns were both beloved by fans of his writing. And while you're waiting for Looking for Alaska to get the movie treatment, you can satisfy yourself with this upcoming film. Let It Snow, 3 Holiday Romances is actually a collaborative project between Green and 2 other young adult authors, Maurren Johnson and Lauren Miracle. The production of the movie has suffered some setbacks, but give this one a read this holiday season regardless.
It's a metaphor, see?
Number 9, Break My Heart 1,000 Times, Daniel Waters. Author Daniel Waters is known for writing creepy supernatural young adult books, finding success with his Generation Dead series. His 2012 novel Break My Heart 1,000 Times might be lesser known, but its plot makes it perfect for a film adaptation. This dystopian story takes place after an event has wiped out much of the world's population, and a paranormal element is introduced when you realize that ghosts are now inhabiting our world. But as of October 2017, we know that Bella Thorne will be taking on the starring role.
This would go viral. I mean, nobody's done human sacrifice.
People have always done human sacrifice.
Yeah, but like, not in America with hot people.
Number 8, All the Bright Places, Jennifer Niven. In 2015, this book won the Goodreads Choice Award for Young Adult Fiction, and now it's getting the Hollywood treatment. This young adult novel deals with some heavy themes like suicide and mental illness, and is posed to be the next big thing in the teen movie scene. Elle Fanning has already been cast as the female lead Violet, and as of late 2017, fans still don't know who will be playing tragic hero Finch. Author Jennifer Niven has shared one of her top picks on Twitter as Riverdale's Cole Sprouse.
Notice me. And I will give you free pizza forever, Daddy.
Number 7, Where'd You Go Bernadette, Maria Semple.
Where'd You Go Bernadette is from Maria Semple, who wrote for Arrested Development.
So it's like Arrested Development. I love Arrested Development.
Well, not really. It's actually about a 14-year-old girl and her mother.
That sounds nothing like Arrested Development.
This comedic satire was honored with the title of New York Times bestseller, and after its release quickly became the perfect quirky pick for book clubs everywhere. Where'd You Go Bernadette is an epistolary-style novel that tells the story of Bernadette Fox and the misadventures of her family. It's laugh-out-loud funny, and we can only imagine how charming the movie will be. The adaptation already has a star-studded cast, with Cate Blanchett in the starring role. The film is being directed by Richard Linklater of Boyhood fame, and is set to be released on May 11th, 2018.
How much longer are we gonna be here?
Not long.
I don't have the answer to everything.
Number 6, Call Me By Your Name, Andre Aciman.
So what do you do around here?
Read books, transcribe music, swim at the river, go out at night.
Sounds fun.
This 2007 novel is set at an Italian villa in the 80s, where a relationship looms between a young boy and a scholar who is a guest of his parents for the summer. The novel is quiet and touching, and the film, which has already received critical success after its festival premiere, will undoubtedly offer the same emotional experience. Timothée Chalamet stars as Elio, and may be a breakthrough role for the actor. The movie premiered in January of 2017 at the Sundance Film Festival, and will be hitting theaters in the US on November 24th.
Call me by your name and I'll call you by mine.
Number 5, Murder on the Orient Express, Agatha Christie.
If there was a murder,
what is going on?
Then there was a murderer. The murderer is with us. And every one of you is a suspect.
It may have been published nearly a century ago, but Agatha Christie's mystery novel still feels fresh and exciting for modern audiences. This won't be the first movie adaptation of Murder on the Orient Express, as the Hercule Poirot story was already given the film treatment in the 70s. Kenneth Branagh is directing this time around and is also starring as the story's protagonist. There are a lot of big names in the cast, from Johnny Depp to Judi Dench to Penelope Cruz. You may already know how this story ends, but reading the book again would be a great refresher before seeing the star-studded film.
And who are you? My name is Hercule Poirot. And I am probably the greatest detective in the world.
Number 4, Ready Player One, Ernest Cline.
Nowhere except the oasis. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything.
Ernest Cline's thrilling dystopian novel is a serious page-turner, and we can only imagine how exciting seeing it all play out on the big screen will be. Ready Player One is set in a future where most of the population lives their lives in a virtual reality world. The action kicks off when the inventor of this technology dies, and leaves a treasure hunt in the game to find his fortune. Steven Spielberg is co-producing and directing the adaptation, so you know this story is going to be given the epic scale it deserves. Number 3, Annihilation, Jeff Vandermeer.
Can you describe its form?
No.
Was it carbon-based?
I don't know.
If you're into sci-fi, this one is for you. Alex Garland, who is known for his work on Ex Machina, wrote and directed this adaptation of Jeff Vandermeer's hit novel. Annihilation stars Natalie Portman as Lena, and also features Gina Rodriguez of Jane the Virgin fame as a member of the supporting cast. The movie is set to hit theaters in February 2018. Annihilation is actually the first novel in the Southern Reach trilogy, which means that this movie is already primed to receive some sequels if it proves to be a success.
I need to know what's inside. I could save him.
Number 2, Wonder, R.J. Palacio.
Augie, you don't want to walk up with your parents because it's not cool.
But you're cool.
I know I am, but technically most dads aren't. Neither are these helmets.
Dear God, please make them be nice to him.
The awe-inspiring novel became the talk of the children's literature world in 2012, and for good reason. It follows the story of Augie, a young boy with severe facial deformities who's about to start middle school after being homeschooled for his entire life. The story is poignant for readers of all ages, prompting Lionsgate to develop it for the big screen. Augie will be played by Jacob Tremblay, known for his role in Room. Augie's parents will be played by Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson, so there's a good chance it's going to be good.
You ever thought about having plastic surgery? Dude, this is after plastic surgery. It takes a lot of work to look this good.
Number 1, A Wrinkle in Time, Madeleine L'Engle.
And the only one who can stop it is you. Be a warrior.
I'll try.
If you somehow missed out on reading this children's classic, get on it. You may not be able to recreate the magic of reading it as a child, but something about A Wrinkle in Time has helped it stand the test of time. First published in the 1960s, Disney made a TV movie adaptation in 2003, but it didn't exactly have the production value that the story deserved. Disney's also behind this 2010s version, but this time around, Ava DuVernay is directing, and the film is set to star Chris Pine, Reese Witherspoon, and Oprah. A Wrinkle in Time is primed to be one of the most talked about films of 2018, and hits theaters on March 9th.
The only thing faster than light is the darkness.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.